Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Andrew Davis. Yes, I am scandalous like an Ashley, and I have my good friend Keenan here, and this is Talking Wrestling, or as he likes to call it, WWE Last Week. And
Last WWEek Tonight. Acknowledge me, motherfucker. No, I'm joking, man. How you doing tonight, Mecca?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I've had a tiring day, and it's been a little bit of a stressful day, but I'm okay. Nobody died today, so it's a good day, and I have no complaints. So beyond that,
Are you promising that nobody died at all anywhere in the world today, Mecca? Is that
no, nobody died in my vicinity. Nobody died in my vicinity.
I was like, well, that's a blessing, Mecca. When you get that power, dude? When Mecca get that power? When that happens?
That'd be the greatest superhero, right? Nobody died today. It'd be great. Yeah.
Superman can't even say that shit. He can't even say that anything. All right, real quick, let's test drive these. Let's test drive these opening songs for us. Check this out.
Is it supposed to be playing?
In the fight. That's me. I'm Bob Profit. Because I'm old school. I can't see you.
This is great. This is great.
And then we enter the show. As the horns are going, you walk out. Well, I mean, neither one of us are jogging out to that beach. So you know what I'm saying, dude.
I mean, it's really not playing. Like, I don't know. I don't hear anything.
You don't hear? Jesus Christ! You're fucking killing me. Hold on, we'll try. So I got ain't nobody can hear my shit. It's probably not it. Nobody can hear the fucking background music.
I want to hear your stuff, man. I'm like disappointed.
What?
I want to hear it.
I want you to hear it, bro. I got a fucking Blue Yeti microphone and a fucking. Can you hear it?
I can't hear it yet.
Well, I mean, it might be because it's going through. Well, it's coming out the speaker of the fucking thing, but it's coming out the same speaker you're coming through. Let me see this. Hold on.
We can figure this out next week.
What?
Let's figure this out next week.
Yeah, well, dude, you'll figure it out next week, dude. But I can't even play because it doesn't let me do branding or anything on my end because we're sharing a thing. Boom, 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 boom. All right, man. Let's talk about this nothing burger of a fucking pay-per-view.
So let's just run through it, right? I mean, we had the Terror Twins versus Dominic and Liv Morgan, which was, I thought it was better than expected.
It was better than expected, and oh my god, and that fucking roll up, dude! I am telling you, fucking Rhea Ripley is trying to give fucking kids wet dreams at night, dude. What the fuck, Rhea? Rolling that woman up like that with like her vagina up to your chin. Damn it, Rhea, you're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Unfortunately, I can see you, Rhea. I can see you. Yeah, that was better, but it was still like the entire pay-per-view was nothing burger. Opening with Kevin Owens and Cody. Real talk before we get too far in it. How do you envision Cody Rhodes losing this title at some point? I don't think it's anytime soon. I think he has to, at the very least, make it to WrestleMania. At the very least, and what fucking
So this is how I envision it, right? I have a weird opinion on this, and I know what you're gonna say. So I think there's only 3 people that Cody Rhodes could really lose it to for it to mean anything, right?
Yeah.
So actually 4. No, actually 3. So I think Cody Rhodes, John Cena could be very interesting at some point, and then it's John Cena's 17th title. And then we get that because we've never had John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. So having John Cena versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, whether Cena goes over or Rhodes beats him, it's going to be extremely impactful, right?
I think that's good, but I don't think Cena will get his title. I don't think Cena cares. Cena doesn't need the title. I think everybody else needs it, but Cena doesn't need it.
No. So that's one, just to send off John Cena with his 17th title ring to beat Ric Flair, right? So that's one idea right there, right? Again, I understand it's a long shot, but I don't think it's so far-fetched. The other thing that I think could be done is Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. Then you get a program. But then what I really think is the realistic one is Braun Breaker and Cody Rhodes. I think that's really who should beat Cody Rhodes because Braun Breaker needs the position, and there you go.
But how long do you think How long do you think Cody Rhodes is gonna hold that title? I can see Braun Breaker taking it from him, but I don't think they're gonna. They can't give. I don't think Braun Breaker is ready for it by WrestleMania time.
I could see that where he needs definitely. I mean, let me put it. Braun Breaker still has the Intercontinental title, right?
Yeah.
So obviously that is a title where he needs to put in a bunch of reps on that title to carry that title, right? Yeah. So if he has 6 months of that title, then has a few months of chasing it, and then somehow gets into the title picture come SummerSlam, that's where you could drop it with Braun Breaker with Cody Rhodes. Because I think it makes sense with Braun Breaker with Cody Rhodes. But that's just my thought. I don't know. I mean, because I don't see anybody else on the roster who it makes sense with.
We still got the World Championship out there. They could send. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it makes sense with Cena. I'm not for sure. I see it as him having to do the job for Braun Breaker. I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be interesting to find out. I was just thinking about it today because I was watching them pit. The 8-man tag, Cody Rhodes and the Street Profits and somebody else against the new Bloodline or whatever it is, and I was just like, I don't care. I literally don't care about any of that shit. I feel like, and
Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes Part 3. We don't really want that.
I mean,
I don't really want The Rock versus Cody Rhodes.
I'm down to watch all those matches. They'll all be great, but I just can't see Cody Rhodes losing to any of those people and not within any time. I mean, I feel like if he go, how long Roman Reigns have it? 3 years or some shit?
Yeah.
And as much as I complained about Roman Reigns not showing up all the time, I could do without seeing Cody Rhodes in these nothing burger matches with these. Like, really, yeah, that's great. You get Kevin Owens something. Yeah, I want to see you and Kevin Owens. That's great. That's a great fight. That's a great match, no matter what. But there's just no way that Kevin Owens is going to win that fucking match against Cody Rhodes. No way. Because they're not going to, maybe back in the day where they take a title away and give it right back and it'd be like almost nobody, you know what I'm saying? Now, when you take a title away, it's gone. Well, at least, it feels that way. At least feels that way.
I mean, I don't disagree. But my whole position is that also, I mean, the next year, it's John Cena's farewell tour in WWE. So the way I see things is that everything else is going to be a foreshadow because John Cena goes and wrestles Seth Rollins one last time. That's going to be the match on the pay-per-view that everybody wants to see, right? Then you got Monday Night Raw on Netflix, and he's going up against LA Knight in a one-on-one match. Not even for the belt, but just for the sake of having the match, right? So at some point, I think that the next year in wrestling is John Cena time. And I don't really think belts are going to fucking matter at that point when we get high-profile matches like John Cena, Seth Rollins, John Cena, CM Punk for the 4th time. John Cena, Randy Orton one last time, right?
Oh,
John Cena. So that's how I see it. Maybe I'm wrong, and I'm more than happy to eat crow on that. But
all those matches sound great. I just don't think that any of those matches need the title belt per se. I don't think. And like I understand you are a Cena mark. You love you some John Cena. I get that, my man. I get that. I just don't think him and
I don't disagree. I'm just saying that you have LA Knight for John Cena. Take out the U.S. title on that. That becomes the main event, right? In certain respect. CM Punk versus John Cena doesn't need a title belt on it. And if you have Cody Rhodes defending that belt against somebody else, who gives a fuck about the Cody Rhodes match, right? Because the draw is the Cena match. I mean, because this leads us right back into Bash at Berlin. What was the draw for Bash at Berlin? It really was CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, right?
Like I said, I felt the whole fucking pay-per-view was a nothing burger. The whole damn thing. I watched it on replay, and I felt like I was heavy on that fast forward button because it just nothing felt like it mattered on this show at all. I mean, at least to me, nothing felt like it mattered at all.
I enjoyed the Kevin Owens Cody Rhodes match, right? So I watched that whole match. Didn't give a fuck about Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair versus Isla Dawn and whatever the fuck. I didn't give a shit about women's tag team wrestling. Not because I don't like women's wrestling, but because it was just a pointless match.
Well, you almost knew with the way they were calling it, like, well, they never technically pinned these ladies. So this is, I'm like, okay, so they're going to take the belts back. That's thanks for, I don't need to watch this at all, I guess. There's no reason for me to watch this at all. So it was, I mean, and I don't really find Jade Cargill that impressive. I mean, I understand she can. I don't know. I just don't find, and I get it. She's just not. I mean, I don't know. I'd like to see. I'd like to see her and Nia Jax just beat the shit out of each other because there's not gonna be any like wrestling moves involved in that shit. There's just gonna be two people just.
Jade Cargill. The only thing about her that's awesome is that she looks like a monster, right? She looks fit and she looks like a fucking Amazon. I mean that's what she looks like. And she looks like.
She looks that much like a mom. I mean, she looks. I mean, she's okay. She looks okay. She looks okay. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't look at her like she doesn't like. I don't know. I'm not for sure.
Let me rephrase. Jade Cargill is sexy, for lack of a better word, right? So you look at her and she's attractive. So the point is that not saying that other women aren't, but there's an element of sex that they're selling with her, for lack of a better word. I'll just say it. I'll say the quiet part aloud. I don't mind. And so that's what, and I don't have a problem with it. She looks a certain part, right?
Just gonna throw this out there real quick. I had the thought: Jade Cargill with a tiny Asian lady, black and yellow, black and yellow. What? That'd be a great tag team. I'm just joking. That's a rap song. It wasn't me. It's just there's a rap song called Black and Yellow, Black and Yellow. That'd be a great tag team right there. Great tag team.
So that's all I'm saying is that I didn't give a fuck about that match. The strap match I thoroughly enjoyed. I enjoyed that because I thought it was solid. And I mean, I want Hell in a Cell between Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. And let's just let them beat the shit out of each other, right?
That'd be good. No longer I no longer want to see that fucking wristband ever again. Like I'm so sick of that stupid thing. Like it's a fucking
yeah.
And it's not like okay, like it's your wife and your dog, your fucking dog, my man, your dog. It's not. It's your dog. It's your dog. That's okay. Whatever. What else was there? Like you said, the Terra Twins versus Dominic and Liv again. Okay. What else was it? Oh, Gunther Tog and
I love it.
Gunther Tog and Randy Orton which again, whole nother nothing burger of a. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You just knew nothing was really going to change. And what the only thing that changed hand was the crappy women's tag team championship. That was it. But it was okay. But I really feel we are in the time of year where I really start to feel like I could give two shits less. And we are coming up to. I mean, tonight on the final. This was the final SmackDown on Fox, which you got to give it to like. I feel like WWE and football are the only people that can fucking promote their shit on other people's stations and nobody give a crap about. Nobody gives WWE or football any stuff about, oh, we'll be on this Sunday. Check out these on this. Wow, that's great of you to do. Like they're literally saying.
I mean, you brought up a fair point though, right? We are now in football time, right? So this is also part of the problem is that at this stage in the game, we are now entering football, right? So Monday Night Raw is going to have a hard time for the next 5 months because you have Monday Night Football. And SmackDown is going to have an easier time. But, we're also entering a weird time now in wrestling because, they got 4 months left on their Raw contract, give or take, and it's on Netflix. So, it's going to be an interesting time in wrestling. It's really going to be interesting. And a bunch of other shit's going on. So you know what?
I hope it's interesting because I'm fading fast. I miss when we started, and I'm not saying I'm going anywhere or anything. I'm just saying real talk. That thing this weekend just felt like nothing all week. I want to see, and that's what those fans in every other country are so amazing. I want to see a pay-per-view that has something more on the line than just nothing all day. You know what I mean? When was the last pay-per-view where we really thought that we were, it was WrestleMania. And they kept us going. I'm in for it. I've been down.
I'll be honest with you. I thought SummerSlam was pretty good too, to be honest. I thought SummerSlam was a pretty solid pay-per-view.
It was an okay pay-per-view, but I felt like it was sandwiched in between. Like, man, I wish SummerSlam would have been in one of these amazing spots out of the country where they were chanting shit and that, all that shit's fucking great. All that shit's great. But I just really wish that we had a SummerSlam type of wrestling matches and like really caring about what's going on with that kind of feel that we got in those other shows. I mean, I'm all good. I'm on it. I mean, maybe I'm just complaining to complain. That's probably how it's going because I just like to complain to complain.
Yeah, I mean, look, Bash at Berlin wasn't anything great. It wasn't technically a shitty show, but it wasn't a great show either, right? Does that make any sense? Like, there was nothing. It was Monday Night Raw on a pay-per-view. Is what it was.
No, like you said, it was a Monday Night Raw. It was nothing special. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I don't know where to say or what to do. I mean, I'm still on board. I'm still gonna watch next month's what's next month's pay-per-view? What is that one?
Bad Blood. I don't even think it's next month. I think it's in October. September. I think we're having Bad Blood, and then I don't know if we're gonna have. So I think we're having Bad Blood. I don't think they're doing Hell in a Cell. They're gonna do Survivor Series in November, and they might do something in December, or they might not even do anything in December because December's like a fucking just rough month to do shit.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Well, if it tells me it's coming on Peacock, I'll watch it. I mean, or I'll watch it the next day. I mean, that's what I'm saying. And I like I said, I already pay for this shit. It's already showing up in my stuff. When it becomes a problem for me to watch it, I mean, even tonight, I checked out some highlights for SmackDown right before I get online here with you. So I mean, and that's on YouTube. So I mean. And I can check it out real quick. I watched fucking Cody Rhodes and Solo Sikoa, they did, what were they? Cody Rhodes tried to call out. He tried to put, what's Atanga Law, the werewolf guy, the new one, the very angry looking, dreaded motherfucker. He tried to put him. They tried to call him out and get him to double cross Solo Sikoa, but that didn't seem to work. And then it all got all. It just seemed very like play. And I understand. Like I'm gonna say whatever. This seemed very played out and fake. Not like wrestling's fake, but just like we're grasping at shit here, guys. Like
they're out of fucking ideas.
They are, and they're coming to the top. They're coming. I mean, there's only so much fucking bloodline, Cody Rhodes shit. I mean, this is really the time where Roman Reigns needs to be beating the fuck out of some bloodline guys and getting the shit in order. And then then maybe The Rock will be like, "Oh, you can't take care of shit." I don't know. I don't know what the dream is.
They need to start building to Survivor Series, which will be War Games, new bloodline. And it'll be War Games for tribal chief positioning, right? And then what you could do is that you either figure out what you want to do with the Usos, but even after that, I mean, how much longer does Roman have left in the ring? How much longer does the Usos have in the ring? And at some point, you gotta have these guys either become part-timers, retire, take 6 months off, whatever it looks like for everybody, but again, the new generation has to step the fuck up. NXT already did this years ago, where they had NXT 0.10 versus NXT 2.0.
Yeah,
and it was great in a War Games match.
When you're clamoring for the bald spot to come back so badly, but here you are about the new generation. Not fucking with you, dude. I'm really excited to see the first appearance of his bald spot in this first episode of whatever he comes back in. What do you think the next appearance of Cena is going to be? Because I mean, like you said, I think he's just going to be the first Netflix. Because we do have the first SmackDown coming up next.
It's interesting what they're going to do, because obviously I think that they're going to want to be doing really good on SmackDown on USA.
Yeah.
He might be there for a while, but I mean, what is he shooting? Because it all depends. Where he's probably not taking any major movie commitments in the next year or so.
Could be.
So he might be finishing up his movie shit, and then he might be heavy on Netflix because they want to utilize him as much as they're gonna, and that's what they're gonna do. So I don't even know if he's gonna be on that first SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you think they're gonna have The Rock? I mean, it's The Rock's namesake show. You think he's gonna be on the first SmackDown on fucking USA?
Again, that's a good question too. I don't know. I think the more likely candidate is Seth Rollins, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think they want to use The Rock or Cena yet, because I don't think they have to. Right?
Right.
And I think they'd rather use that for the Netflix deal, because USA is not paying $5 billion for Monday Night Raw, right? It's $5 billion, and then there's an extension, so it's $5 billion for 5 years. I think, and then there's another 5-year potential extension on the table. So I think WWE and Netflix and Endeavor, which is TKO and all those people, are like, okay, what do we want to use here, and how do we want to use this shit appropriately? And that's what this is going to come down to. Is that cool? How do you want to use your team and your characters the right way? So who knows? But what do I know, right?
You don't know shit, man. Your position. No, I'm fucking with you, man. I'm fucking with you. But yeah, I mean, the future's so bright. I have to wear shades, I guess, for the WWE. WWEek Tonight.
That's funny. So I think we beat the fucking shit out of this, because I don't think there's much to talk about, right? At least I don't think there's much to talk about with Bash and Berling. I mean,
it was a nothing burger type of pay-per-view to me. It was just there was nothing. And I'm not saying like nothing about it was good wrestling all the way around. I watched it. I watched the Gunther, the Guten Tag Randy Orton match was good. Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes was good. But I am tired of seeing Cody Rhodes and nothing fucking matches for the like, yeah, this is great. I appreciate you working every fucking pay-per-view and doing what we were missing out on with having a fucking champion there all the fucking time. But dude, I don't need to see. Hey guys, if you're not gonna take a screenshot of me, do it to where we're showing this thug life. I'll take a fucking prison photo for you guys. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, yeah, I do want to see him in an actual match where it matters, and I give a shit if Cody Rhodes. I'm gonna think, oh, Cody Rhodes could lose this right here. This could be and maybe I'm dreaming. Maybe it'll never fucking happen. Maybe it is.
Let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
So I think potentially, Cody Rhodes could lose the belt against Braun Breaker. I think he could potentially lose the belt against Roman Reigns. And if we're going to look at this and really play around this, he could lose the belt against The Rock, theoretically. I wouldn't say he could lose the belt against Austin Theory or a Damian Priest or anything like that. Like, to me, those are not probable options, right?
Yeah.
But, I mean, on a long shot, John Cena, Randy Orton, potentially. But, again, those are massive long shots. But who do you think who do you think it would be a serious match for Cody Rhodes, right? Versus whether they take the belt off him or not, who do you think could actually be a serious match for Cody Rhodes that you're like, okay, cool, this could actually result in a title change?
At the moment, that's what I mean. I know nothing of nothing. At the moment, I really feel I don't see anybody taking it from him, and that's why I'm saying like I just can't see the swerve, or if they gave the title to anybody else, would it really matter? They got, what I'm saying? Like I like Cody Rhodes, like everything they're doing. I just can't see what they're gonna do with the next. So maybe that's where I'm like blocking up because like I can't see them give it to Rock. I can't see it given to John Cena. I can't see him. I mean, even Roman Reigns, they could do it at Roman Reigns, but Roman Reigns had it for 3 years, and they've had this upswing since all this beef started. I mean, me and myself, I can't see him losing it to almost anybody in the company.
They then dug themselves into the same hole that they dug themselves in with Roman Reigns, which is why you have the Gunther title, because that's much easier, right, to deal with.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see more easily. I could see Braun Breaker beating Gunther. I could see Randy Orton running with that belt at some point. I could see Sami Zayn running with that belt, right? I could see Finn Balor running with that belt, but the Cody Rhodes position, the undisputed WWE title, that's a harder thing because I can't see Finn Balor running with that belt, right?
Are we bound by the name Undisputed? Are we bound by because it's like, ooh, Undisputed? It has to be the best of the very fucking best. And if they're going to have that title, they have to hold it for a very long fucking time. Are we bound by that name Undisputed? That, oh, Cody, I miss the days of like, oh man, The Rock is champion this week. Oh man, 2 weeks later, Undertaker got it. Oh shit, Stone Cold took it back. Oh shit. Like, I'm not saying I want Vince Russo type swerve shit, but I mean, a little bit of play. It feels like once we get in somewhere, we're kind of stuck there. At least with this undisputed champion, it's like, oh, this is undisputed. Even though there's nothing undisputed about it anymore. There's multiple type of champions and shit, blah, 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 blah. Although I did like, and I have to say this, I liked the Randy Orton storyline of trying to get back that championship because he was the first one to unify it. He was the last one to hold it. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, that makes you really kind of give a shit about it. And yeah, I did like that version of the storyline. I'm sorry that I'm just jumping over there. I just thought about it when I was talking.
I'm slightly distracted. It's been a long day. But again, I just want good storylines here, right? And I don't mind. Like, how you say you're getting sick of Cody being in a bunch of matches that mean nothing? I don't have a problem if Cody Rhodes is in a tag team match against like the four Usos, the new bloodline, right? Or the new tribal chief crew, or whatever they want to call it. I don't have a problem with meaningless matches. I have a problem when we have a pay-per-view that's built to nothing.
That's what I meant. I don't want to see Cody Rhodes in meaningless matches on pay-per-views anymore. Like coming out the first time, seeing him come out the first match, like, oh, that's pretty cool, Cody. That's nice. Second time, like, okay, Cody. Like, that's what I meant. My bad.
Let me ask this, right? I wouldn't mind seeing CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes in a match that because that to me, even though it might not be a story around it, it's something we have never seen or we haven't seen in a very long time, right? Kevin Owens versus Cody Rhodes. I'm like, I don't have a problem with Kevin Owens versus Cody Rhodes, but I don't really get why it was done. It just felt like a placeholder. But CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes, somewhere at Bad Blood, for instance, for lack of a better word, I think that'd be fantastic because it's like, okay, cool. We've never seen this match before.
And that, I mean, I would be down to see that without even a title included. Like, the title isn't like, let's not lie to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Someone like Kevin Owens isn't going to get the title in Germany, but I would still like to see that fight. Let's not kid ourselves. And that whole Germany Berlin card was just, we need to put as many stars on this card because we haven't been out there for a major pay-per-view in so many years, blah, 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 or ever, blah, blah, blah. I get that. I get all that. But a Cody Rhodes CM Punk, I mean, there doesn't need to be a title involved for that one. I could get by with that one just being opening, fucking let's watch some CM Punk. Because CM Punk hasn't done anything technically to deserve a fucking title match. But watching him and Cody Rhodes fight each other, and then if he beats Cody Rhodes somehow, then maybe he deserves a title match. That'd be a way to go with it. But CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, I don't technically need a title involved for me to give a crap about. I don't know about everybody else. I don't know about a bald spot loving John Cena guy like you.
No. So I get it. In which that, I guess my whole thing is that the title though could be really, really significant in that story between those two, and that's why the title would make sense. But I like the idea that CM Punk has to earn it, right? But again, I feel for you where it's just like, what are we fucking doing here with these meaningless matches? What are we gonna have? Sami Zayn versus Cody Rhodes next? Like for at Bad Blood, because that's just meaningless, right? And like I want something that means something. Like I feel this Drew McIntyre CM Punk storyline, even though it's a little corny, there's something at least there with a story, right?
Yeah, again, I could watch Drew McIntyre and CM Punk beat the fuck out of each other almost on a daily basis. That's good shit right there. I just would love it for it not to be about that stupid bracelet. I could watch them beat the crap out of each other. No, that's a good story right there. But
right. If the story is that I don't like you, you don't like me, and I wanted to hurt you, and I want to hurt you back, and fuck off, that's great, right?
And imagine if Cody took the side of like a Drew McIntyre, not like, oh, I'm gonna fight you, but like I would like to see CM Punk, like you said, earn it the way that kind of Kevin Owens is like, man, I don't really deserve this title shot that you want to get. I don't deserve it. Like, what if CM Punk was like, man, Cody, I'm coming for you, and Cody's like, hey, look, Punk, I love you, man, but you've got 3 matches in, dude. I'll fight you, dude, and then if you beat me, then we can talk. But right now, because then you got the whole thing. Then you got the first match for CM to prove that he's got it. And then you got at least 3 more matches where you can have fucking Cody, like, beat him, like, twice.
No. This is how you do it. Sorry to cut you off. You have a position where Cody beats CM Punk. And then CM Punk puts his career on the line for the ability to have a title shot. And then CM Punk goes over on Cody, but not for the title. And then he gets a title shot. This way you get another 2 or 3 matches out of that in a really meaningful way where CM Punk's like, I'll put my career on the line to get a title shot against you. And then
CM Punk have. Like how that dude's old as shit.
But now you're like, okay, is this the CM Punk retirement match, right? At least we have a reason to watch.
See, they got moves they can make with it.
So that's just how I feel, right?
But
again, I'm gonna let you finish. Sorry.
No, I was just saying, you're right. They have moves that they can make with it, dude. I agree with you. They have moves that they can do. I don't think they need to jump into anything. I am sick of this. I don't think Cody Rhodes versus the new Bloodline is the storyline for the future. I mean, I could see the old Bloodline versus the new Bloodline. Put the Usos and Roman back together and come after these young ass punks. Let's do that.
Yeah, in War Games, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't see any other, like, it would be, I think it would be a waste not to do it in a War Games match. So the two rings together, steel cage, weapons allowed, and then we get some crazy shit that could be done. Like we get Usos flying off the top of the cage. We get some crazier shit in there, and then you just get some fun, cool spots.
Bloodline rules.
Yeah, Bloodline rules, exactly.
They want to keep bringing it out. This is an actual time where Bloodline rules could actually fucking work out, I guess. Have we seen a Bloodline rules match where actually it was anything different than like just everybody running? You know what I mean? Like, has Bloodline rules ever been anything different than what? Like,
it's no different than no holds bars.
Yeah, anything goes type match. No DQ. That's it. Bloodline rules are just no DQ. Whatever.
It's no DQ, but you can't pin somebody outside the ring.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have to pin him
This
inside.
is a no holds bars match. You could, I think, pin somebody outside the ring. So false count anywhere match. So I would like to, I mean, I think it's smart that the match just
right.
I don't beat up in wrestling beyond the. I mean, I don't know if you saw the Vince McMahon trailer that dropped, I think, this week.
No, I'm.
Netflix is doing the Vince McMahon, the rise and fall of Vince.
Yeah, I saw that. They asked Cody about it at the post conference or whatever it was for wrestling.
So it's fun. It should be interesting what they're going to do with that shit.
Well, get it out now before the new before they drop. You got 4 months. 4 months. All right, so yeah, so it was a nothing sandwich, and then we got so we got a few weeks before anything good happens, I think. What do you think?
Yeah, it's whatever. I don't really give a fuck. Honestly, I'm not watching Monday Night Raw for the next 5 months anyway.
I don't really. I never.
Watching,
I mean, what are you watching?
That's the problem. I'm watching football, like Monday Night Football. Like I'm legitimately gonna come home from my job after 13 hours, and I'm gonna turn on Monday Night Football and crack open a beer and be like, I'm not gonna look at Monday Night Raw. But then when Netflix comes about, I'm gonna be sitting in my bed doing social media while watching Monday Night Raw. Well, so like that's what it comes down to for me. It's not that hard. I'm gonna watch more wrestling when it's on Netflix because it's more convenient.
Oh, that's how it goes. Dude. At the moment, dude, it's convenient. Dude, YouTube is convenient as fuck. They put everything that's important on the shows. Just, okay, yeah, I give a crap about that. Okay, I'll watch this. I got another minute. That's 10 minutes out of my day. Boom. Not a problem, bro. So, I mean, yeah, I get it, man. I'm not technically into, there's nothing going on. And if it wasn't, oh, dude, the fucking general manager of SmackDown, I'm not for sure I've ever wanted to punch somebody more in the fucking face. I saw him for 2 seconds, and I was like, well, you know that. You're not going to fight tonight. We're going to do this, or you're going to be suspended. Dude, shut the fuck up. This is fucking wrestling, dude. Shut up, man.
This is ballet, homie.
This guy, but he's just like, oh, you're not gonna fucking. Oh, I agree with you, Cody. We're gonna fuck, dude. Shut the fuck up. I've never wanted to punch somebody more in my life. You're lucky I'm a bitch, bro. If I wasn't a bitch, I'd punch you.
My favorite moment with him is he issues a fine to Randy Orton. Randy Orton goes into his office, hands him a check, and it's for double the amount of the fine. And he's like, "Why'd you pay me double?" Well, it's for the first one, and it's for the next time I do it again and give you an RKO. And I thought it was really funny because it's so true, right?
I guess I talked about it last. Like, I love hearing y'all sing my song. It only took 12 years. Poor Randy Orton, all up in his feels and shit. Boom, boom, boom. So, I don't think anything's gonna happen the next couple of weeks. We want to do some movie watching next time, or we want to try to fake some interest in the wrestling for another.
There's a documentary on Netflix that's dropping on the 19th of this month related to wrestling. So I want to talk about that when that thing drops on Netflix. Because
the Vince McMahon doc, right?
No, it's actually about a Japanese women wrestler in the 80s.
Really?
So I think that's going to be really, really interesting. So I think that's going to be fascinating. But we could watch a movie next week for sure.
Oh, we'll check it out, dude. We'll check it. We'll see what's happening. Let's see. Let's play it by ear. It only takes us doesn't take us that long to catch up on a movie if we need to or watch it or some shit, dude. You know. So tonight was the last SmackDown on the Fox network. So 5 years. Fox says bye-bye. You're super excited for Monday Night Football. I mean, I'm only excited for it when the Cowboys play. I don't watch every week. No. I can't do that, man.
You don't have a gambling problem, so there you go.
Oh, dude, you're right, man. You're right. I do not have a gambling problem. I don't think you have a gambling problem either. I never dude, when you talk to me about losing like thousands of dollars on a game, they'll be like, damn, bro, you got a gambling problem. We're not there yet, Mecca. Don't get there, dude. I'm not daring you, man. This isn't a dare. Don't fucking try to do it, dude.
No, I don't. There are people who play on DraftKings like a hand of blackjack for like $500, and I'm like, guys, like I play for $1, right? And I'm already nervous playing for $1, and I'm like, holy shit, like, so it's scary enough to play for $1, right?
Right. Dude, when I was a personal chef, I was a personal chef for these poker rooms and stuff. And when the game get going, all like the house players, they step off so real players can sit down and gamble and stuff. So all the house players are off the table, and there's like maybe like 7 to 10 guys sitting in this room just kind of like hanging out. But they're all gamblers and they're all bored and just sitting there. So they start betting each other hundreds of dollars to see who could throw a fucking paper towel into a little like cup back then. I went back there to get paid for the end. I was in there, I was like, hey, you could tell I'm out of my league, guys. That's why I'm getting paid. Because y'all are the bosses, because y'all can just fucking. I've never seen so much money wasted on throwing a fucking piece of trash into a cup. It was disgusting, bro. But I was envious. I was envious, dude. I was envious. So, is that it for conversations and pulp culture? How do you say it? Pulp? What? How do you say the name of your show, bro?
Conversations in pop culture is what I do.
Culture. That's right, my man. Conversations in pop.
Culture. You're already fucking making me exhausted. I'm too tired for this shit. There's not enough alcohol in the world to get me to that level. I'm exhausted.
Exhausted? Well, then, so you want to call out your stuff and let's call it a night for the show? You can go to bed?
Yeah. So obviously, I am Pop Anime Comics on the Twitter /the X. So go find me, Pop Anime Comics there, Pop Anime Comics on Instagram, Pop Anime Comics on Facebook, Pop Anime Comics on the YouTube, Pop Anime Comics on TikTok. Anything Pop Anime Comics is mine. So definitely, if you're looking for some pop culture stuff, I also have a lovely, lovely, lovely little business that I run on eBay. So look for us as soon as it pops up, which is taking forever to do. There we go. Look for comics and collectibles. Come shop with us on eBay at Pop Anime Comics Collectibles. They're very cool. I tend to carry things like this in my store.
Is that the book you were showing me earlier? The exclusive 25K. How many? What were you saying about that book, dude?
Oh. So I didn't list that book yet.
So wait. You haven't listed the book. So can these people that are watching us right now maybe get an exclusive like look at it and like maybe come in and check it out if they could, dude? I'm not saying like, hey, this is only for you, but hey, y'all can get ready to check this fucking book out, guys.
I mean, I'm not gonna show it. It's a very interesting book, and I could briefly show it technically. So
trouble, my man. We're in trouble.
So basically, this book. So there's stickers covering it for a reason, and it's limited to 25, and it'll probably be listed up tomorrow because it's late tonight. So I carry really expensive books, so there's only 25 of these ever made, and it's an expensive book, so I carry merch like that.
So if they want a chance at that exclusive book, they need to go to Pop Anime Comics tomorrow, the next day before it gets sold out.
Collectible.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, if you want that book,
If you want that book, go guys. Go check that book. Don't play around. Pop Anime Comics. Nostalgia collectibles,
and then also tomorrow I'm doing an interview at 3:00 on YouTube, and I'm doing an interview on 7:00, and this is what it's going to look like. So I'm interviewing both of these people, and Robin Coffins and Serena Havoc, and it's going to be a very, very interesting interview. 7:00. So if you're looking for.
And at 11 o'clock, you will be interviewing his right and his left. I'm joking. It was a joke. No, I'm sorry. It was a joke.
It took me a minute. It's one of those days where it took me a minute.
Everybody interviewing their right and their left tomorrow after watching Mecca's little show.
Yeah, we're all gonna have a check-out. Have you played Duck Hunt? Have you ever played Duck Hunt?
Fuck yeah, I played Duck Hunt, dude. I'm a child of the 80s. I think I was like one of the first people to play Duck Hunt on the fucking NES or some shit.
When you miss, what happens? The fucking dog laughs.
Fucking dog. I remember sitting there clicking at the fuck. What? You fucking. That was the shit. All right. It's my turn now. Are you all done, Mecca? You get everything out there, Mecca?
Yeah. Seriously though, if you're looking for anything for those interviews, it's a rare Saturday, and it's gonna be a blast. So definitely, if you're looking for some fun and cool stuff, I got you covered. So there you
go. Rarefied air.
But yeah, you can go.
Remember, guys, don't be a zero. Be a Xero hero. Get a flavored toothpick. I got cherry and apple. I'm really excited to try the energy one. I haven't gotten that one in yet. Once I get the energy one, I'm going to be excited to try it. Maybe I won't have to drink coffee anymore this late at night. But as always, look for us everywhere. We're almost exclusively on YouTube at the moment. We're doing some TikTok. We're doing some Facebook. I need to get back out there and do that. We got shorts. We got everything going, guys. We got the stand store in the back. We should do a call-in store. Just look in the description. Everything's in the description, guys. It's all there. It's all there, guys, for your perusal. And as of course, I got merch. I got shirts. I got mugs. I got bottle openers. You gotta open that beer, man. I got a bottle opener that does twist offs and the pop tops, bro. Got all kinds of shit. But the best way to support the channel, just let me hold the dollar. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. You spend $1, I get the $1. Nobody else takes any part of that money, dude. It's you to me. And I guess that's it for my begging, dude. I guess that's it on my begging behalf for the night. Begging ass bitch. That's what I am.
And I think that's a wrap, everybody. And I think that's a wrap. Everybody have a good weekend. Stay safe. Try not to get into trouble. And we'll catch you next week with either some wrestling or a movie or some other just fun stuff. And who knows what's going to happen. But maybe I'll find a wrestler. Maybe we'll do a dual interview. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we'll do something fun next week, right?
Whatever happened to peace?
Okay, everybody. Peace.
Peace. Cut it out. Burr, burr, burr.